Hey, how's it going? It's Lori, the yarn enthusiast. Good to see you. Welcome to Harmony Handicrafts. I'm just doing a little bit of knitting with some fiber that I hand dyed and hand spun, and now I'm hand knitting. Let me show you the fiber I did. This is the rest of it. It was about 60 grams of absolutely gorgeous, soft, 100% superwash merino. And I dyed this, love the colors in this. I dyed this with black food coloring and neon pink food coloring. And you can see the neon pink kind of turned this beautiful purple. Let me see if I can grab a bit of that. There, that gorgeous purple. And then the black broke, and it's got this really deep espresso brown color with those some bright vibrant blues. Okay, there's a piece you could probably see right there. I'll show you what I've made with them so far. I've made a pair of, well, right now they're fingerless gloves. They're going to be, I'm going to put a cap on them and make them the mittens that you can kind of detach the top from and have fingerless gloves. So 2 in 1. I'll show you the colors. The colors are kind of going a little bit green on me here, but you can see some of those gorgeous purples and some those lovely blues at the top. I wish this camera would do it justice, but it really isn't. It's really pretty. It's got those really deep espresso browns. You can see some of that blue popping out here, down there, and I think a little bit up there. No, a little bit maybe on that side. Yeah, hard to see in the camera, but beautiful. I'll show you what they look like on. No, I haven't tucked my ends in because I already ripped one out, so I had to redo it because I didn't like it. There, that's not too bad. That's a little bit on the blown out side, but not bad at all. So that's the one. And here's the second one. And yeah, that blue is really not, it's not doing that blue any justice, I'll tell you that right now. It's a blue, it's like a vibrant teal. It's very muted on camera. So that is project number one that I'm working on. I swear I'm the queen of whips. So I'm working on putting a little top on those fingerless gloves. So that's one project. I'm really proud of that too because I think that turned out really well, that spin. It's just a single. I spun it about a fingering weight, give or take. Here's a second project. This one's actually finished. I made another one of my tams. This is a Cordale. I bought this. This is a natural fiber Cordale. I think this is a little long, this brim, but it'll be good when it's cold out. Let's see it there. It's probably blowing out like crazy. And I dyed the fiber, with a pink food coloring, a yellow food coloring, and then an orange food coloring. And it kind of blended like this. So I think it's really cool the way it kind of striped like that. Oh, there we go. It's actually a much golder color than what's coming across here. It's not a great color that's showing, but it's actually really pretty. Those pinks are coming in nicely. Yeah, so I like that one. So that's a hand dyed, hand spun, hand crocheted item. Put that over here. Item number 3 that I've been working on for a little while. I will show you. First I will show you the yarn I'm using. And I know anyone my age is going to go, ew, because it's Fentex. Anybody remember? And they still sell it too, that Fentex slipper yarn. Oh, it's like nails on a chalkboard for me, I'm telling you. So anyways, this is a little different. This isn't like the Fentex yarn. It is kind of more like Red Heart Comfort. But I must tell you, oh, by the way, I live in British Columbia, Canada. So that will give you an idea when I tell you it was $5. Regular $15, on for $5. I bought all three of them. There was three they had. And I loved that purple. And this is like a gray with an ecru. I just thought that was really gorgeous. So it almost looks like a camo, but I'll show you when it's crocheted up what it looks like. And then of course, complementary purple in the same yarn. Now this one I had to pay full price for. Well, I got it at Michael's, so who pays full price at Michael's? So I got 30% off. There you go. This was a big ball when it started. 400 grams, 14 ounces. It's 100% acrylic, and it's a 4-weight. Approximately 167 yards, so close to 800 meters. Okay, so I'm going to show you the monstrosity I'm working on. Won't be able to show all of it to you because it's pretty big, but I'm working on a blanket. And this is only like half the width. It's like twice as wide as that. It's really wide. It's about 4 feet wide, and it'll be about 5 feet long when it's done. And so that's the variegated there. I really like the way that turned out with the purple. And so a big block of variegate, big block of purple, variegate, purple, and then I'll end with the variegate. And I'll probably put a simple border on it, and it will be done. It'll be nice and warm. Sorry, my phone's dinging. There we go. Well, those are the three things that I've been working on when it comes to knitting and crocheting. I've also got a little spinning project here, and I will show you. I spin with an eel wheel nano spinner, and I know if you've never seen one of these, it's freaky because this is my hand and that's the wheel. It shows you exactly how small that is, and seriously light, like so seriously light. And this is the fiber I'm working on. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, come on, don't fade out on me here. There we go. It is a beautiful, beautiful color. I dyed this with neon pink and blue food coloring. I know, it turned out so cool. And I'm going to leave them as singles as well. It's about a fingering weight. Let's see if I can get it off of them. There we go. So, well, it's supposed to be about a fingering weight. It's probably closer to a 2, but yeah, most of it's a fingering weight. I love it. I'll show you the fiber. This is a 100% superwash merino as well. Let me see if I can grab my fiber without being too awkward here. So it's in just tiny little rovingettes here. But that gives you an idea of what it looks like. Oh, it's just so blowing out there, but it's just so pretty. And the way I dyed this was it was in a strip of roving, about that thick. And I took the roving and braided it. And then I put it dry in the bottom of my crock pot. I have a dedicated crock pot for dyeing. Actually, I have 3. I don't know why, but I have 3. And then I added, in a bottle, I put in blue food coloring and neon pink food coloring with some water. And then I just kind of sprayed it on the top of the braid and let it soak in. And then after, I guess I left it for maybe 5 or 10 minutes. And then I went in with just some water and some vinegar, and it absorbed the rest of it. But when you took the braid out and let it dry, I took it apart to let it dry, there was a lot of white in the inside of it. It hadn't absorbed all the way through. So you got this sort of variegated. I love it. It's so cool. And I go, okay, I wonder what this is going to look like spun up. And then, of course, I showed you. And it reminds me of candy canes, the way it's spun up. And it's marled, and the marl changes. Every so often the marl changes, and I just Love it. So I'm probably going to knit some fingerless gloves with it or some mittens. And I can't wait till I get my hands on that yarn and start knitting with it. I'm so excited. Anyways, I think that's about all I have to share with you today. If I didn't say it right up front, I am from just outside the Vancouver area. For those of you who have been watching the news and have heard that we have had some pretty catastrophic flooding and landslides in southwestern BC. And fortunately, where I live, I'm on higher ground, so I was not affected directly. But I do know people who were, and my heart goes out to them. And if everyone can just send their prayers and their thoughts to those who are suffering right now and having a hard time with the aftermath, that would be well appreciated. I know that there are places that you can donate as well. I don't have them handy, but I know that if you go online and even if you Googled Red Cross BC or the BC government website, they'd be able to help you if you're so inclined to donate. We're coming up again for another weather event. They call them atmospheric rivers. And we're coming to 2 of them this week. We're going to get 2 of them. First one starting tomorrow night. That would be Wednesday night. And going right through to Friday. And then another one starting, I think it's on Sunday, Saturday or Sunday. So, yeah, we're bracing for that. So, please think of those of us who are in the path of that, and good wishes to all. And yeah, if you're in that, if you're in the path or have been in the path of that catastrophic weather event, take good care of yourself and get the help that you need. And I hope this is all rectified very soon. Okay, well, we're finished with the yarny stuff, and I just want to say thank you for watching the video. Subscribe down below, and if you like, you can leave a comment. I do ask that you try and keep them positive and helpful and supportive. That's how I envision the yarn community online, and that's what I'd like to perpetuate. So I really appreciate your time, and if you have any projects that you're doing, I'd love to hear about them. Love to have you share them with me, and yeah, I look forward to seeing you again. Take care.